left off. And I believe that we will come to the realization that after 50 years of independence, Africans everywhere are still not free and independent. Until we free ourselves of the chains from servitude, we will not be able to mark the 21st century with destiny in our own hands. A destiny which seeks to emancipate ourselves from mental and economic enslavement. Do you have a business already in Ghana? And do you intend starting one? Are you in the process of moving or to live in Ghana? Ghana must be your home. Our mission is to take you home, where your experience, your expertise is needed now. You must dream. Dream again of Ghana, because it is where your soul will be at peace after 50 years of political turmoil and struggles.
Mr. I finally outlined the events planned for the Ghana Golden Homecoming 2007 in the UK.
I also wish to use this occasion to inform everybody that in collaboration with the University of Hull, the final launch of Ghana's Golden Homecoming is scheduled for the 17th of February 2007. The venue is the Hull University, the Wilberforce Institute for the Study of Slave Emancipation. United Kingdom once again will be privileged to host one of the biggest ever investment conference next year, and this is DAB, Ghanaians in the Diaspora Investment Conference. This investment conference is aimed at sensitizing Ghanaians in the diaspora of investment opportunities in Ghana and what roles Ghanaians in the diaspora could do to support Ghana's investment and development drive. Ladies and gentlemen, it will bring all stakeholders from Ghana to dialogue and address issues bordering on investment and the necessary ingredients needed to support Ghanaians in the diaspora interested in doing business in Ghana. The Ghana's Golden Homecoming Independence Anniversary magazine is being produced. Companies interested in placing corporate advert in this commemorative magazine should please see us after today's function.
During the launch ceremony, Ms. Chapo, a British-born with Ghanaian parentage, gave a short presentation on her pride to be a Ghanaian.
This pride stems back more than 50 years, because the truth is that my people have been independent for thousands of years. Now, the present inhabitants of Ghana are descendants of a long history of powerful empires. Empires so powerful that people even from the Far East revered these empires. The empires of Ghana, Songhai, and Mali. These are my ancestors. This is why I'm proud, because these people spawned, for example, the first University of Timbuktu. People came from the Far East, the Arabs came there, the Arabs wrote about these places, the Arabs saw the palaces of these empires and saw that they were filled with gold and ivory. This is why I'm proud to be a Ghanaian. These empires traded as far afield as the Mediterranean and China. So this obviously is something definitely to be proud of. Now, I'm also proud to be a Ghanaian because I believe that Ghanaians have a warrior spirit. And when I say warrior spirit, I talk of the Ashanti Empire, which stemmed all the way, some academics say, to the Sahara Desert at a certain point, stemmed all the way, some academics say, to Nigeria. A very, very powerful empire. When the Europeans actually came to what they called the Gold Coast, they feared this empire that was in the forest zone. They didn't know what this empire was. They did not know why it was so powerful. The Ashanti Kingdom was so powerful that the Arabs, Muhammad's descendants, came to live with the Asante Hene and also to study in Kumasi. This is why I'm proud to be a Ghanaian, because the history of the Ghanaian people stems far, far back for thousands of years, and we should all be proud. In 1909, a great man was born. Kwame Nkrumah was to take the land back. And in 1957, the land was taken back. The first country in sub-Saharan Africa to receive independence, which set an example for the whole of the African continent. This is why I'm proud to be a Ghanaian. That is why I'm proud to be a Ghanaian, because we were the first country in sub-Saharan Africa to receive independence from colonial rule. that makes me very, very proud. As a consequence of that, a whole wave, it created a domino effect where a whole wave of other countries gained their independence. Now, another reason why I'm proud to be a Ghanaian is because Kwame Nkrumah, he doesn't know it, or he may know it, but he was actually voted Man of the Millennium. Even though in 1966 there was the coup, he was voted by the BBC Man of the Millennium, a great man. Another reason why I am proud to be a Ghanaian. Now, like we said, Kwame Nkrumah did have a vision, but Kwame Nkrumah's vision was far bigger than the borders of Ghana. When the flag is raised with the red symbolizing the Ghanaian blood of a warrior people, the gold representing the abundance of minerals and wealth, and the green representing the abundance of growth and life, I do feel proud. Finally, when I look at the black star, the star of freedom, the star representing the breaking of colonial power, the star used by other Pan-Africanists such as Marcus Garvey, I feel not only proud to be a Ghanaian, but I also feel proud, as Kwame Nkrumah did, to be a true African.
After the presentation by Ms. Chapo, Mr. Osei Tutu, Home Loans Manager from Barclays Bank Ghana Limited, a major sponsor of the event, took the opportunity to present to the audience the special home loan package being offered by Barclays Bank Ghana Limited.
Now, what is a home loan? Basically, what it is a mortgage, a long-term loan, a secured loan. We finance in the urban areas in Ghana at the moment, in Accra, Tema, Takoradi, and Kumasi. I'm sure there are some of you in the crowd who plan on settling in Ghana somewhere in the future or near future. And this is the time for you to start buying that dream home. There are others too who might not settle in the future, but then you might be coming home occasionally for vacation. And some people come home and they have to live in hotels or reside in family homes where it's a little bit crowded. So you might like to purchase your vacation home. Apart from that, it's basically an investment to buy a house. So even if you're not moving back home and you own a home in Ghana, it's a good investment. That will diversify your investment portfolio. This product is available to both Barclays customers and non-Barclays customers. For those who are non-customers, we always call on you to open an account at Barclays, and then we can pick up the relationship from that point onwards. We offer both CD and dollar loans. For the dollar loan and the CD loan, we give you a maximum 15 years to pay off your loan, or before you turn the age of 60, whichever comes first. What Barclays does is to finance 80% of the total cost, or after valuation, 80% of that, whichever of the two figures is less. And we will expect you to make a 20% deposit, and that is to commit you to the investment you are making. Our interest rates are very competitive in Ghana. In fact, it's one of the best at the moment on the market. When we grant you this loan, the monthly servicing of the loan, what we do is we take a maximum of 40% of your income. It won't exceed 40. For some people, it will go as low as 11%. But we do not exceed 40% of your income. That is by our international lending standards. And the maximum loan, we don't have any maximum. It all depends on your income. So if your income can support a loan of, say, $1 million for your dream home, we are prepared to offer you that money. Okay. We have an arrangement fee, which is 1.5% of the loan amount. Well, for everything that you do, there's this processing fee and whatnot. We take 1.5% of the loan amount. Then when the loan is sanctioned, that is after approval, we'll call on you to pick up 2 insurance policies. 1 life insurance policy to the tune of the loan amount, and that is for your own protection, and 1 property insurance policy, just in case of earthquake or fire, so that your investment is always protected. Now, if you have all your documents for this loan together, decision, that is approval, takes 3 days. The one of arrangement fee I've already mentioned, and we have a bunch of qualified and dedicated advisors to assist you through this process. Requirements. We call on Barclays customers to give us their latest salary slip. For non-Barclays customers who are coming in to this, we ask you to provide 3 months salary slips. And also for non-Barclays customers, we'll call on you to give us your 12-month bank statements. with your current bankers. And then proof of 18 months continuous employment. But that is not hard and fast, because you might get a high net worth customer who's just worked with maybe his present employers for 2 months. We are prepared to look at that. The requirements continue. We will also undertake a search on the title of the property, and that is for our protection and your protection too, just to make sure there's no legal case pending on the property. We allow for joint applications. You might like to apply with your spouse. In that case, the debt servicing ratio, like I said earlier, won't exceed 35%, and all we are going to need is a marriage certificate as proof of marriage. Now, occasionally we do run into some people who are not in the formal sector, who are running their own business, right? For such people, we call on them to give us the registration of their business, certificate to commence business if it applies in your case in the UK, 3 years audited accounts, and 12-month bank statements, and we kick it off from there. Yeah. Now we have other products apart from the home loan product which I've been talking about, which allows you to purchase a completed house. You could also borrow against your equity. That is, if you already own a house in Ghana and you want to borrow against that, maybe to build another house or to buy your dream car or to take a vacation. We do provide those services. You might also, for some other reason, want to switch from one service provider, one bank, to Barclays, and we are prepared to assist you in that too. Now, why select Barclays as your mortgage service provider? One, our international standards in service delivery. We are all over the place, and we have these dedicated and professionals who assist you in this process. Our rates are very competitive, and sometimes to avoid all the risks associated with getting relatives or friends to vote for you in Ghana, it's always good to go through a financial institution where you are sure your investment is protected.
In his speech, the Ghana High Commissioner to UK and Ireland, His Excellency Mr. Anan Achin Keto, added to what Mr. Aye said by highlighting that independence did not come to Ghana on a silver platter. He said that independence of Ghana was the birth of liberation of the African continent and blacks in the diaspora.
I have talked to many people in my own career who have said to me that the independence of Ghana also meant their freedom and independence. You will remember the black struggle in the United States. It got its momentum in the 60s, and this is after Ghana's independence.
His Excellency Mr. Anan Keto applauded the increase in the value of remittances to Ghana from abroad. He affirmed these increases have helped in the economic development of the country. In return, His Excellency said the government is putting in place structures to encourage the diaspora community to move into Ghana to settle or do business.
This program that we're involved in is to say a big thank you to our brothers and sisters in the diaspora. This year, transfers to Ghana